The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Video Sports.
Is behind him in the formation. And the handoff is going to go to Henschel. Henschel's got a gap and a seam. Henschel pile driving his way forward. Henschel to the end zone. Arms up for the Fond du Lac touchdown.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for Best Digital Production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, in-depth analysis, and top-notch production.
Takes a snap, gives to Schomburg. Schomburg, hole, right side! Sideline, touchdown!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multi-year first place winner for Best Play-by-Play in the state.
Cash it in, tie this thing up. Motion goes Momentum. He'll line up at the backfield now. Williamson, play fake, looking, one-on-one coverage. Johnson, touchdown! Fond du Lac, a 27-yard strike. And there.
Thanks to our Radio Plus Video Sports sponsors.
Home and Auto Sales, Waupun Equipment Company, Ballweg Implement, New Medical Center, Ergo Bank, Torres Tree Service, All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, Pinot Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, Bent's Automotive, American Family Insurance Agent Christine Fiel, C. Broxma Electric, Dentistry of Wisconsin, The Other Bar, Waupun's Pizza Ranch, Werner Harmsen Furniture, National Exchange Bank and Trust.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth.
Good evening and welcome to Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. Steve Witterhack and Randy Armgo with you. And we've got another matchup in the Capital North Conference. The Waupun Lady Warriors getting set to take on the Pumas of Poynette, another one of those teams out of that new conference of theirs. So they did well last week, taking care of Lake Mills, and then played this weekend. But here they are, 3-0, the only undefeated team in the conference, and looking forward to seeing them again. I'm Steve Witterhack, Randy Armgo with me, and we're all set for some volleyball here on a very summer-like day around the area.
Very summer-like, and yeah, it sounds strange to me when you're saying Poynette in the conference, and we talked about Lake Mills in the conference. And it's going to take a bit for myself to get used to it, and probably a lot of the fans that come and watch these basketball and volleyball matches and wrestling and everything else that goes into that conference. So it's a little bit unusual, but we saw a good one last Thursday with Lake Mills. Very competitive team, and
I thought a very high-level game match between those two teams, and that really showed me something. I've been watching, covering Waupun volleyball for a few decades, and of course we've had some bad years, but I definitely was pleased on what I saw with the effort and the skill that they had up and down the lineup for Waupun in that match.
And I think they were very good defensively and very aggressive on their serve, and that's what kept it close. And the same for Waupun. There weren't that many kills by either team. It was mostly quality serving, and then people were able to make some amazing digs and save balls and keep those rallies going for a long time until somebody finally made an error.
Yeah, Amanda Hopp mentioned in there too. She was real pleased at how people stepped up when they took the setter out of the equation. They had the first hit, and somebody else steps up, and they would they'll step in and maybe do the setting. And she was mentioned Mickey Borchert, their libero for the team. She steps up and was setting some, and whoever had to come in there, they did a great job feeding the outside hitters or right side, wherever they decided to go with it. So she thought it was really a nice team effort. See a couple of state championship volleyball players walking in the gym right now. My niece Holly Marwitz coming in with her daughters, and also we got Tricia Visser. She was on the 2008 championship team. Walking in, some more relatives of mine and all their daughters, future volleyball players, every one of them that's coming in to the gym right now. So again, it's a great tradition here in my family, in this high school, and I'd like to see this program keep on going, I think, in the right direction where it's going right now with Amanda Hopp. And who knows, maybe the glory years will come back. I know they have Keith Milkowski, who's in the crowd right now, and Holly and Tricia going over to talk to him, and They all invite him to their weddings when they get married afterwards, all those 11 state championships. greatest volleyball coach ever in the state of Wisconsin, but he's helping with the team right now, and that's a good. I love hearing that he's helping, and she definitely welcomes him in the gym where the other coaches did not. So that's good news for Waupun volleyball.
And I think Amanda Hopp understands his value to any program, even if, his credibility that he brings to the table, if nothing else. And you heard a couple of the interviews you did with the girls said, yeah, he has a lot of knowledge about volleyball, and they pick up little things that they might not get from someone else.
Well, she does mention her upbringing with being a high school player here on a couple state championship teams right back in about 04, 05, right in that time.
You just name a year, Steve, and it's kind of
but it's the one that she was the
I know, but it's funny because you can say, well, on the state championship teams, 04, 5, 7, 8, whatever. Just keep naming them off because there was so many of them.
Yeah, it meant so much to our family. My daughter-in-law, too, with Bridget Winterhack, was Bridget Nickel before, and she was on their 2008 squad. So, it was a family affair that we had those volleyball players within the family that we got to go watch, and that made it even extra special. So we're going to take a break. I'm going to come back with that interview with Coach Amanda Hopp. She talks about her years and maybe what she uses from those years of playing as a really great setter, maybe the best blocking setter they've had in the program history, which says a lot. And she'll talk about how that gets incorporated in her coaching and what she'd like to give the girls from that. So she'll talk about that and a few other things on our interview coming up in just a few minutes. Waupun getting set to take on the Pumas of Poynette, coming your way in just a few minutes on Radio Plus Sports.
There has never been a better time to shop Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen is featuring a fashionable selection of furniture and flooring. That means remarkable savings on name brand furniture, top quality name brands at special competitive prices. You'll get the taste, quality, and personalized service that has separated the Werner Harmsen name from the best. Find their showroom in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring. Taste, service, selection. It's worth the drive to beautiful downtown Waupun.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders brake clouds and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Hey, you sure do like to sneeze.
Where did I put the keys?
It's the dust in the air. You like to sneeze.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. We will get your air clean, system more efficient, and home safe. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Crack the window in here for a breeze.
Call Allphase so you don't sneeze.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Planning to build? You need Pino. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pino. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapino.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapino.com and learn about the Pino difference. Pino. Build better for future generations.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
We are back, and who you see on the camera right now, you got a couple of state champions there, along with a coach that won 11 state championships. He's won 2 runners-up. The most successful coach in volleyball history in the state of Wisconsin. What an unbelievable run. Keith Milkowski's sitting here with a couple of his star pupils there. My niece Holly to his left got a free ride to UW Green Bay, and she graduated in 06 over there.
Trying to get them to wave. They're not looking at
And Holly got a free ride to UW Green Bay, and she was a Phoenix over there, and got a nice education there. And 4-time state champion. Amazing. Played with Brittany Dogger at the one team when she was a junior. Had 5 Division I players on that one team. He had one that went to Alabama, one that went to Illinois, Chicago, one went down to Florida. It was amazing what they had here for talent. They were easily the best team in the state with Holly on the left her junior year. And then Tricia was on the 08 team, I should say, 08. And she played with my daughter-in-law, Bridget, back then. And they had a really nice team, 2-1. That was the last state championship Waupun had out of those 11 state championships. So, yeah, he's got quite a few girls. They got free rides to college and college educations because they played volleyball here under him, and they learned a lot.
I don't remember the exact number, but I had heard one time that the amount of monetary things that came out of those girls getting scholarships, it was like $2.5 million or $3.2 million, some high figure like that. It was quite amazing in what the amount of education was given free by their ability to play volleyball.
And Keith still helps out, too, with the team. We mentioned that, but to see him up there, I thought we better get him on camera. We'll take another break. Waupun getting set to take on the Pumas of Poynette. The conference matchup now in this new conference, the Capital North. We'll be back with more Waupun Lady Warrior pregame show right after this, and that interview with Coach Amanda Hopp right after this on Radio Plus.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net. A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Hey, you sure do like to sneeze.
You want me to rake the leaves?
It's the dust in the air. You like to sneeze.
No, I don't remember Louise.
This is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. It's best to get them clean now. We will get your air clean, system more efficient, and home safe. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Can't say I've ever been overseas.
Call Allface to stop your sneeze.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway. So such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show. Steve Winterhack with you at Waupun High School. Waupun getting set to take on an opponent out of their conference, the Capital North, taking on the Pumas of Poynette. And with me right now is Amanda Hopp. She's going to talk a little bit about your tournament you had last weekend. You played at Ripon. You won 3 out of the 5 games there. What did you see out of your players this past weekend?
So we did have a couple heartbreakers. Those 2 lost. We went to 3, and both of those teams did make it to the championship. So I feel like our girls are playing strong and tough against harder teams, which is good to see, and then not giving up against them either. So, yeah, overall we played well, and the other 3 games stayed on top of everything and had good passing. Serve receive was our good part of that game, or that tournament.
Okay, now I know you're the past setter on the volleyball team. You won a couple state championships, and probably the best blocking setter I saw out there. Nobody got lower and jumped, exploded up higher. But what things do you draw from maybe those years? And Keith Milkowski, of course, the greatest coach ever in this state, from his tutelage back in those days, and you were playing as a state championship player.
I just bring what I've learned. I learned a lot in those years that I played, and I just am bringing those traditional, fundamental skills, gameplay, all that kind of stuff, work ethic, back to this team. So, yeah, I'm just carrying on the tradition.
Everybody healthy for you right now? Nobody's got little injuries or things going on? Everybody nice and healthy for you?
Yes, they are. Knock on wood again.
Okay, well, good luck tonight, and we'll be talking to you after the match, so good luck.
Thank you, Steve.
Okay, Amanda Hopp joining us, and Waupun again getting set to take on Poynette. Be back with more of our pregame show after this on Radio Plus Sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Hello, back pain sufferers. This is Dr. Randall Blahoviak with NewMed Integrated Healthcare. Are you struggling to find a solution for the constant neck and back pain that's keeping you from enjoying life? Maybe you're wondering if you should go the medical route, or maybe you're even thinking about giving chiropractic a try. Well, now you don't have to decide between the two. At New Medical Center in Waupun, you can have the best of both worlds. Let our team of experienced medical professionals and chiropractors design a treatment plan to get you back to living a pain-free life. The healthcare team at New Medical Center will assess your condition and give you a combination of options, both medical and chiropractic, to choose from. With over 30 years of experience treating back pain, you can be assured that the team at New Medical Center will discover and address the source of your pain. Don't waste another minute trying the same old failed strategies. Let New Medical Center help get you back to living your best pain-free life. Call New Medical Center now at 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Welcome back to Waupun High School. We're just finding people out in the crowd that I knew were past state champions, and we got another one on the camera right now, and that is Katie Babish, who was Katie Bean back in the day, class of 2002, but her senior year was the first of the 5 state championships, and she was a main left hitter for the team, had a great state tournament, and, of course, everything just on radio back in those days, and I did a nice little highlight tape, and her husband, who's from the western part of the state, but as soon as I spoke to him years later, he goes, I recognize who you are because I hear that tape all the time of you calling the game. So he knew who I was just by hearing my voice, and she said probably wore that out. I do have a copy of it, so if she needs another copy. But that was she had a really nice run and ended her career in high school with a state championship. So that was pretty cool stuff in the first of 5 state championships.
Incredible memories, and you get to be a part of those.
Yeah, that was at Neenah High School. That was the last year they played at Neenah. She didn't get a chance to play, and my niece got to play all 4 of her state championships the following year already, the first year at the Resch Center. So that was some pretty cool stuff, moving it to a venue where it deserves to be over at the Resch Center in Green Bay. But Waupun again getting set to take on Poynette here, a team out of their conference. Waupun 7-4 on the season, 3-0, the only undefeated team in conference. You have Lake Mills and you have Lodi both sitting at 2-1. Lakeside Lutheran and Columbus at 1-2, and Poynette at the bottom of the heap, and maybe the smallest school out of all the 6 schools in the conference, sitting at the bottom of the conference at 0-3 right now. But a nice tournament for Waupun this last weekend. Coach Hopp mentioned that they were 3-2 in that tournament. They won their matches against Crandon, Omro, and Ripon, who was the host of the tournament. And they lost 2-1 to Portage and 2-1 to Eagle River out of Northern Pines, and they said they were just really close matches. So she was again happy with the way her team played in those tournament over in Ripon this past weekend.
Yeah, sometimes close losses are more valuable to a team and their progression than a dominant win. So you take away things from those games and those matches, and you can look back and there's opportunities to make corrections, and hopefully that's what Waupun does, and it just prepares them for this conference and the tournament.
Yeah, as far as Poynette, the Pumas, they are 3-12 on the season, and their coach for Poynette, Jesse Atkins, he kind of showed we do have a lot of seniors on the team, but only one or maybe one plays. One just coming back from an injury, and we'll probably see her coming up tonight with Carly Rivette. Otherwise, everybody's an underclassman. There's freshmen that are out there, sophomores, so he's happy that they're out there competing, getting the experience right now, and when they're up there as juniors and seniors, they'll be in the league already for 2 to 3 years already, and they'll be seasoned veterans by the time they're seniors. So he's looking forward using the kind of the momentum of that happening in the future.
Fairly nice crowd tonight, Steve. They're still coming in a little bit. We had a very light crowd on Thursday night, and that was understandable since there was a Packer game that a lot of people are invested in right now. But yeah, a good crowd here, and still plenty of time to get out here, folks, if you live in the area.
Yeah, see Bruce Vandeshand up there. He's not a past volleyball great, but he's very involved with high school sports. He's sitting by all his friends up there in the edge of the bleachers right now. So you'll see people will pan through the crowd a little bit, but I'm excited about this year's team, so I can't wait to see how they do here against Poynette. We're doing a match coming up next week. We'll get on the road. I think maybe Lakeside Lutheran or something. We're going to be on the road, and we'll be covering all of their postseason matches, and hopefully it's a nice deep run for them. And Waupun getting set to take on the Poynette Pumas. And we'll have the beginning of that match from Waupun High School coming your way in just a few minutes. Waupun Lady Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus Sports.
Have you got your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call All-Phase.
Lucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducts. Your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them clean now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com. There has never been a better time to shop Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen is featuring a fashionable selection of furniture and flooring. That means remarkable savings on name brand furniture, top quality name brands at special competitive prices. You'll get the taste, quality, and personalized service that has separated the Werner Harmsen name from the best. Find their showroom in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring. Taste, service, selection. It's worth the drive to beautiful downtown Waupun.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Welcome back to Waupun High School. People ready for the big matchup here tonight. Waupun taking on the Pumas of Poynette. How long have they been the Pumas? That's one of those name changes. I'm not even sure what they were before. I really don't know what the Poynette was before.
It's been a long time. I know that. It's going to be, I think, at least 20 years, if not more. I think they were Pumas way back when I was coaching. And
yeah, probably back then.
It's got to be a long time.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they were exactly, but they definitely had changed at one point in there to the Pumas, and that's what they are. We've got a little history with Poynette. We definitely know their boys basketball coach over there with little Cody.
Cody Odegaard, and his family, and these guys are pretty good athletes in their own right, you bet.
So they're going to do a little handshake underneath the net, and we'll announce the starting lineups as they're being announced here. So here we go. The Poynette Pumas. We'll be starting at Tinsley Nelson. She's an outside hitter. She's a sophomore. Like I said, a lot of youth on the team. Kyla McCaffrey is a sophomore and an outside hitter. Also, Milani Johnson is a right side hitter. She's only a freshman. And easily their tallest player Evelyn Albrecht, the middle blocker. She is a junior. Alyssa Webster is a middle blocker and a setter. And Braylon Paskey is a setter for the team, and she is a sophomore. Webster is a freshman. And their libero is Addie Mackey. She is a senior, the only senior that they have in the starting lineup. So the youth movement big for the Pumas.
Yeah, how tall do you think Albrecht is? She's, she looks to be 6'2", maybe 6'1" for sure.
Waupun announcing their starting lineup. You got Hayden Schultz, a right side hitter and setter. Also Maggie Kluge had a really nice match against Little Chute. She is a middle blocker and a junior on the team. Ava Van de Zan, outside hitter, senior. Audrey Sanders, Alexis Babish, they just announced, and she is a setter and a right side hitter. Her sister, Ryan Babish, an outside hitter, and she is a senior. Jalen Landell, middle hitter, and she is a senior and really the Energizer buddy in the back row. We're like watching Mickey Borchert play the libero, 5'3", but she is all over the court. Does a great job as libero. It's the kind of person you want in that position. That is the starting lineup for both teams, and we are just about ready to play some volleyball here at Waupun High School. See if Waupun can stay perfect in conference play. The only 3-0 team in the conference.
3-0, but they've been tested, so.
Yeah, went 5 with Lakeside Lutheran, 4 with Lake Mills.
So it hasn't been an easy task to get there, and I like the competitiveness of the new conference.
I did have Adrian Harmson. He looked up some facts for me, and I'll bring those up on Friday. Well, we can mention it here tonight. Waupun 4-0. You remember the last time Waupun was 4-0.
I was guessing last week Friday when you and I were trying to guess in my own mind how many years it had been, and I don't know.
1963.
It was.
That perfect team.
Back in the Luke Lime era. Yeah. Wow.
Borchert passes the first ball of the game. Ryan Babish cross-court shot is bumped up. Going to go left side over to McCaffrey, and then we've got a player in the net for Waupun. And the first point of the ball game going to the guest, to the Pumas. That was way back then. Thanks to Adrian Harmson. He goes, I threw that at him thinking he'd kind of know off the top of his head, but he goes, I had to dig a bit to find this. So thanks for that information. Oh, beautiful set in the middle and putting it away is Waupun's Maggie Kluge, just pounding it down to the middle back. And I said she had a great match against Lake Mills and last week Thursday, and starting things out good for Waupun. We're tied at 1 apiece.
Yeah, another multi-sport athlete, Kluge, a very good softball player as well.
Audrey Sanders, defensive specialist, and then we have a rotation violation on the Pumas. So Waupun will pick up a point on that. Coach is kind of asking exactly what they're doing so they can.
He's going to argue his point here, saying.
Yes, and he played some volleyball. He said he played up at Green Bay Preble, is where he went to high school, and he was on the volleyball team there, and he definitely would know his stuff. I don't know if he played any collegiate volleyball, but he's been here for 4 years. This is his 4th year of coaching at Poynette. So Waupun now leads 2-1. Another serve for Sanders. Paskey sets in the middle, and that's going to go up the touch on the swing in the middle by Evelyn Albrecht. The junior tools it off the block, and point going to the Pumas. We're all tied up at 2 apiece.
Yeah, gym looks beautiful, nice and bright. Floor is as shiny as I've ever seen it. They've really done a nice job cleaning this thing up this off season.
One stays in the back row. Here goes Borchert from the back, just rolls it over. Set in the middle. That's just going to get bumped over, so a free shot here for Waupun. Right side set, and that's cross court. Kept alive by the Pumas. The back row attack just kind of bumping it over. Another free shot for Waupun. Back over to Borchert. Maybe not who you want to always set in the back row all the time, but hits it off the hands of their tall player Albrecht. Off her hands and on the floor. Point for Waupun, leading 3-2. And a top server for Waupun with the most aces for the team serving. Waupun ends up getting the point. That one blasted out of bounds off the swing by Kyla McCaffrey. But taking a look at Alexis Babish, she leads the team in aces. And she was very effective the last match that we've seen. It's going down the line. Another nasty serve. That one going right at number 1, Tinsley Nelson. And has to reach up about shoulder high and just shoots it across the court. Point for Waupun.
Now, you and I joked about we would not want to serve receive against
again,
another rotation.
Another rotation. What's coming up? And
there's a lot of confusion on the Pumas team here, as well as the coach.
Not sure if he's agreeing. Well, I think that seems pretty friendly so far, but the second violation here early in the game, so I would definitely have a talk with my girls, make sure everybody stays where they're supposed to be until you can go anywhere you want once the ball's served. Paskey sets that one in the middle, and that's going to be out of bounds. No touch on that one. The swing by Evelyn Albrecht. Point for Waupun, opening up now a 7-2 lead here in the first set.
We saw Waupun against Lake Mills. They did not start well in that, and they ended up losing that first set. Tonight they're getting a much better start out of the locker room.
Serve receive, definitely a problem now for the Pumas. Ryan Babish hits it off and hitting the net, I believe, with her hands trying to hit it again. Evelyn Albrecht gets called for being in the net. Another point for Waupun. On a roll right now, leading 8-2. Waupun scoring the last 6 points and still serving for Waupun. Alexis Babish. Back row attack. That one is popped up by Sanders. Left side attack. That one does not clear on the swing by Ryan Babish. That's a point for the Pumas. Another tall player, again, Evelyn Albrecht rotates to the back. This is going to get overpassed. Not sure what that is exactly.
I'm not sure either.
It doesn't look like a regular call that I've
thought he was calling a lift, but something about the block. Girls look confused.
Yeah.
A lot of
both sides of the net.
Yeah, both sides are wondering what's exactly happening here.
It's going to be a back row attack now from Sanders. Rolls it to the back row. Going to set it back set on the right side. Cross-court shot kept alive by Babish. Back set again to Sanders. Gets another swing, and then she ends up getting a kill on that one. Those defensive players, they'd like to get their kills and their sets in the back row once in a while. So Audrey must be good friends with some of those girls that get a couple shots in one volley and ends up putting it away. That's in the back row. Again, not a great serve receive. They get it over and stepping over the line, charging towards the net is Tinsley Nelson. Waupun will get the point, leading 10-4.
The players have talked to you about, their aggressive serving really puts the opponents on defense right away, and they never get into their sets or anything they're trying to accomplish.
Back set on the right side, and that one is put down. Nice swing, nice set. Back set by Alexis Babish. And getting it right back to her teammate Hayden Schultz. She puts it away right down the line on that right side. We saw her do that a few times against Lake Mills. And that's a very effective shot. You never want to be that player that's right down that line. You could take one right off the schnoz. 11-4 now, the lead for Waupun. You played at 25, got to win by 2. Sanders chases it down. That's going to be tight to the net, and they still get the ball over to Jalen Landell, but that is dug out by the Pumas. Left side attack. Kind of pushed over. Babish gets to it. Back set over on the left side over to Ava Van de Zand. Off the hands of their libero. She's going to get a chance to just pop it back over. Mackey does. Middle attack again by Jalen Landell. And then we've got a player in the net for the Pumas and a point for Waupun.
Waupun running their offense quite well here. Mixing it up a little bit.
Yeah, those are nice. They're putting them right there. Set over on the left side. Looking for a touch, and that is collaborated by the line judge, too. That went off the touch down the line on the swing by Tinsley Nelson. That'll be a point for the Pumas, but they trail now 12-5 in set number 1.
You and I joked about that when you watch the Badgers or some of the NCAA games. They go to that instant replay, and those touches are so minute sometimes, very difficult to see.
A little knuckleball, but a good pass. Backs on the right side again. A big swing and putting it away, Hayden Schultz. Nice little feed from Alexis Babish. And Waupun opens up now an 8-point lead, leading 13-5. Mickey Borchard back to serve now, the libero for Waupun. Also a very good server. Boy, that's just a rocket that goes off the arms of the Pumas. But they do chase it down, and they can't quite get it back over. That time they went right at Amelia Frieden. And a good job chasing it down in front of Warrior Nation, but Frieden couldn't get it over on that third hit.
Once again, just a good job, aggressive serving.
Borchard with another really nice serve, but a good pass this time. And they go left side. Popped in the air by Holtz in the game now for Waupun. That's going to get hit right in the net on the swing by Ava Vandezan. Point for the Pumas.
Ava might have left just a little bit early on the way down when she attempted that shot.
Oh, nasty little serve there, didn't spin at all. It was Ava from the 10-foot line, and that's going to go off the arms of their libero, Addie Mackey, and then out of bounds. Point for Waupun. Nice shot from behind the 10-foot line by Ava Vandezan. Maybe she likes to have a little more room between her and the net. Good swing. That puts Hayden Schultz in the back row to serve for Waupun. Waupun does good in serving those that would be right in the back line. That's just tapped over the block, and we've got a Waupun player in the net. Referee said it's one of the two that were up there.
Yeah.
12 or 16 in the net. But
take your pick, I think he said, yeah.
Ooh, that's a nasty serve, but a good job by Alexis Babish to get underneath it. Just couldn't pass it to anybody, but a really nice serve by the libero, Addie Mackey. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Everybody logged on, everybody listening on the radio. Got some radio-only people out there that catch our games. Definitely welcome to ride along with us. Middle attack, and that one's going to be just a little bit long on the swing by Maggie Kluge. I said there's one lady that told me specifically she does a lot of baking for people, and she likes to listen to the games while she's doing some baking.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Ooh, that one pounded, but a good dig, at least attempt at a dig by Tinley and Nelson. A good swat there by Schultz. Waupun ends up with a point, leading now by 7, 16-9. Ava Vandezan rotates to the back row to serve for Waupun. Again, one of those nasty serves, and just kind of put it about a little above waist high off to the side, and they're just fighting to even get a hand on it.
Ava kind of turns that shoulder over and really got some topspin on that serve.
The serve for Ava going right at the same target. This time the intended receiver of that serve, Amelia Frieden. Frieden actually took one, I think, off the chops a little bit. She's got a... But that one just keeps on coming and then carried right into her chin.
Yeah. Coach Atkins trying to give her a little encouragement.
A flat-footed shot from the 10-foot line, controlled by Waupun. Schultz sets it in the middle. Kluge taps it over, and perfect spot again. She's great at not just smacking the ball down, but picking a spot, finding those open creases. Timeout in the court. We'll do the same. We'll be back with more Lady Warrior Volleyball right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seed bed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Okay, we are back, and thanks to our stream team, got the A squad here again. We've been pretty blessed with some pretty solid stuff with those guys backing us up on the video part of it. Glad to have them along here, and this is our home gym right here. So where we've been calling games for years. Looking at that state championship board, I've called all those state championships except for the dance and the girls hockey entries up there, but otherwise everything else up there I've been at.
Another rotational error.
Still seems to be all right with it, so it's just accepting it.
Not sure what you'd think that would get corrected after the first time. I'm not even sure what the call is, but
this is all in one set. That's very unusual. Middle attack as they rotate finally their tall player Evelyn Albrecht to the front row and hits one hard off the block. Nice swing there by Albrecht.
We don't have heights listed on the program, but I'm guessing she's 6'2". She's a very athletic looking young lady.
Looks like a volleyball player.
She
built.
does.
They're all built kind of with long legs, the long arms, shorter upper bodies, and that's exactly the way she's built. It's the volleyball build. 21-10 now, Waupun leading here in set number 1. He played at 25. You got to win 3 sets to win the match. If you have to play a 5th and decider, you only play to 15, but still have to win by 2. The ball up front, back set over on the right side. Cross-court shot, Ava Vandesnam. Perfect pass over to Schultz. Left side attack by Ryan Babish. Cuts it. Pumas control. Back over to the left side, over to Nelson. And we've got a player in the net again for Waupun. And that's a bit of a recurring issue here. Maybe too much for Waupun here in the first set. That many net touches on the block.
Look over there and see Keith Milkowski kind of going through physical motions on what we need to do better.
Well, he'll take this in, and if he's around and he's still helping like I heard he is, he'll be discussing that. Left side attack again by Nelson. The block is up, but off the hands of Alexis Babish, out of bounds wide right. Little run here by the Pumas, trying to get a little momentum maybe going into the second set. Kyla McCaffrey serving now for Poynette. Good pass by Borchert, right on point, and that one's going to somehow roll over the net, and Jalen Landell's hit. Down the line, Borchert there. Pass it to Schultz, takes it over on the second hit, and they've done that so well. The 3 matches I've seen them play, they almost get a point on it every time, and Hayden hides that to the last second, dumps it over. She gets the kill. Point Waupun leading 22-12.
I did not know a lot about Hayden Schultz before this year, but she's a very good athlete, very good player.
Nasty serve. Funny celebration afterwards, but a great job there. Again, just continuing to serve very well is Alexis Babish. One just died when it got over the net. Here's a knuckleball towards the back line. It's going to miss by a few feet.
Chased down in the corner by Chase Beam. He's bowling. He's working on his bowling form.
Chase Beam, 350 yards passing in 1/2 over at Adams Friendship. What a unbelievable performance by Waupun as a team, but Chase, that's a great game if he's passed for that much. Ryan Babish gets the kill on the left side for Waupun.
And we talked about Chase. We always thought he should have been a little more aggressive running the football. Boy, he has turned it on this year. He's running when he has the opportunities, and he's finishing runs, and he has become a complete football player.
Then the middle back. I'm just going to push it over, and waiting for it is Schultz. Going to set it left side over to Ava Vandesand. Harves the block back on the Waupun side. Hayden Schultz tries to track it down, but can't quite get there. Point for the Pumas. Waupun sitting at set number 1 point, up 24-14. Back to serve for Poynette, Amelia Frieden. It's high off the arms of Holt, stays in the back row, and then Sanders just bumps it over 20 feet away from the net. Middle attack, just tapped over and pushed back by Jalen Landell. And again, the block is up. Ava Vandesand goes up. They try to dump it over on the second hit. She's waiting for it, puts it down on the block kill, and Waupun wins set number 1, 25-14. We'll be back in 2.5 minutes with set number 2 live from Waupun High School on Radio Plus Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
New ownership, same customer service tradition. Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun and its surrounding areas for over 50 years. New owners Luke and Logan Gans are longtime employees of Verhaeg's Furniture and are committed to continue serving the furniture, accessory, and mattress needs of Waupun and the surrounding areas. Bringing you exceptional quality from Ashley Furniture, Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Puffy Mattress, and many more top brands from their store to your home. Verhaeg's Furniture, 806 West Main Street, Waupun. Quality brands for affordable prices.
Okay, Waupun wins the first set 25-14, and they're all ready to go. You're here in the second set. Again, a little shot of my niece Holly again and my nephew Andrew's wife Tricia over there. And then the little girl that's coming in the picture there, that's a future Waupun great. That is Ray Winterhack. And she is going to be, she's a pistol already, and her mom was a Division I volleyball player and a state champion volleyball player with Bridget. And she's kind of built the same way your mom was. Almost 6 foot tall, Bridget. And a great picture of them when they won. The moment that they won state, everybody jumping in the air with Tricia and Bridget and the bunch. Just an unbelievable, magical picture, catching them all in that one moment. Most people were airborne, and they're all just in total celebration of a state championship.
Raw emotion at its best.
No, it's a great picture. And Waupun will start things out with a serve in the net by Audrey Sanders. Yeah, been a rough year, but a lot of young players, numerous freshmen getting on the court for Poynette. See, Kira Childs comes in. She is just a freshman. Getting some play in a return of service errors for both teams. We're tied at 1.
Webster, that wasn't even close. That was almost under the net.
Now put the Alexis Babish back to serve. Middle attack and is dug out by Borchert. After that swing by Albrecht. Little roll shot, diving save back on the Waupun side. Borchert gets it. Going to go back over to Sanders in the back row. That is controlled by the Pumas. Albrecht again, just a flat-footed shot. Sanders gets it up front. Over to Babish, left side attack by Ryan Babish. That is popped in the air. It's going to be a back row attack to get it over. It's going to bump it over. Borchert just barely gets to it. And cross-court shot by Ryan Babish, controlled by the Pumas. Here goes Nelson from the left side off the block, controlled by Waupun. Back set on the right side by Waupun's Schultz, controlled by the Pumas. The longest rally I think we've had so far in the match. That one above the net, and good job going up, showing her height right there, was Evelyn Albrecht. Goes up and just pounds it, directs it right to the floor.
One-handed.
Yeah.
She is all of 6'2" now that I look at her more. She towers over the other players.
Yeah, she's got some quality, too, that she's bringing to the court. No, that time she slaps one in the net. And that was one of Keith Milkowski's on the overpasses. He said you go up with two hands, you direct it to the left, the right, wherever you want to put it. Very controlled shot. He didn't like it when you swung like that, and that's breaking that rule. And that state championship point I was talking about. We'll talk about that in a second. That's going to be out of bounds on the serve by Ryan Babish, but my daughter-in-law, Bridget, the ball was overpassed, and she says, I don't care. This is state championship point. She goes out, just hammers the ball down. Keith kind of looked at her, kind of gave her the look, but you got to end it that way if you get the chance. Mishandled ball in the back row that time in the game for Waupun is Sydney Neary. And it clunks that one off her hands, and that'll be a point for the Pumas. They lead now 4-2 in set number 2.
Exceptional effort by Alexis Babish trying to make that save.
Alexis gets it, goes far left side, and putting it away is Neary. She goes, I want a little retribution on my bad hit before, and she just pounds one down across court from the left side. They swing there by Sydney Neary. Just a junior. Be around for another year after this. Nikki Borchard back to serve now for the Lady Warriors. Just a bullet. What a serve. That one's going to be close to that overpassed. And Waupun's just going to tap it over. And she just hit a rocket. The ball just barely clears the net, which makes it an awkward place to try to hit it from. Somehow Waupun gets it back over, and they get the point.
Pretty good dig over there by Borchard. Wow. Ball had a little heat on it.
4-4. Now here in the second set, Borchard continues to serve. This time he needs to take off about 40 miles an hour on that one. Borchard gets it, sets in the middle, and a middle attack just kind of poked over. Shot by Kluge. Borchard getting it again over to Alexis Babish. Back sets on the right side to Schultz. Pounds it down from the right side, cross court, middle back. And she'll get the kill for Waupun. They lead now 5-4.
Hayden Schultz continues to impress. Really coming into her own. Good player.
Borchard serve. That would have been close to being out. They told her out, but she hit it anyway, so we're out playing on. And Poynette gets the point anyway. Just tapping over off of a few of the Warriors, and they get the point. Now they tie it up at 5 apiece. Sometimes kind of hard to play at a high level when you're getting pushed by a really good team, and that's when you really clean things up. And Waupun getting a little sloppy here and there. But Poynette picking up their game too. Going to pass it far left side over to Neary again, and she's going to put it away. Great control, great choice on that one. Finding an open spot just past the 10-foot line, down the line. Gets herself another kill. 6-5 Waupun in set number 2. They lead 1-0 in sets in this match. Hayden Schultz rotates back to serve for Waupun. Nasty little serve, and that one's going to be out of bounds as it hits the net behind the antenna. That is another point for Waupun.
Once again, Waupun just aggressive on their serving. Put the Pumas on their heels right from the serve receive.
That one shanked off the arms of their libero, Addie Mackey. Who shoots just straight left up towards the bleachers, and Waupun opens up a 3-point lead now, 8-5. Yeah, looking forward to football coming up on Friday night. Waupun 4-0 on the season.
Playing at home?
Yeah, playing at home. So they only play 4 of their 9 regular season games at home. I have a feeling the way things are going, they could be hosting a game or so in the postseason if they keep winning. Schultz sets it over the left side again over to Neary. Pounds one. That one is dug out, but got up to the challenge, and the ball was hit to her as Frieden, and that's a point for Waupun.
Neary making the most of her moments here. She's playing extremely well.
And I'm imploring everybody, let's fill up the place. Let's fill Veterans Memorial Field. I know you love having viewers, but man, get to the field and cheer on your Waupun Warrior football team coming up. That one is out of bounds on the swing. Waupun gets the point. Let's pack the house at Veterans Memorial Field on Friday night. We had a good crowd last time. They had a home game, but I think we can even do better. You got a team that's people love offense, watching a nice offensive team, and they'll put up some points, some yards they'll run, and they are just loaded with talent.
A lot of fun to watch that team. Like you said, Chase Beam just winging the ball around the field, accurate passer. I think he's right at least. The last time I looked, his completion percentage was like 67% or something. That's pretty darn good for a high school quarterback.
Back on the Pumas side, middle attack now by Rivette, who's back in the game. There's your senior that's back in the game and ends up getting the point, but she's been injured, and this is her first game back, so coach was kind of glad to get some of that senior leadership on a team that's very young, a lot of freshmen and sophomores, and Rivette finally getting back on the court, and that's good for Puma fans. Nelson with a serve. That's a service error off the tape. Point for Waupun, leading now 11-7. Don't forget, we'll get some interviews on the court here. Let's see if we've got the box for the interview. Yeah, we're all set tonight.
Another good quality serve there. Putting the Pumas on their heels, man. They just cannot get, they can't get a good pass, and they can't get their offense started.
Get a kick out of it. They've done it a couple times. Their celebration when they got a point. Yeah. They've done it a couple times, kind of a hula shake out there, but that's kind of funny. Kick out of that. Big swing by Alexis Babish from the right side. Goes off the arms of Amelia Frieden and out of bounds. And you've got it all over the net. You've got quality swings on that right side, on the left side of the net, in the middle. You've got girls that can put it away all across the net, and you got some setters that are also right side hitters that know when to dump it and get some free points that way. And they can go up and block too, so it's a great rotation that they have. With the left hand, Ryan Babish pokes it back over on the Pumas side. Attack from the right side by McCaffrey, and that's not going to clear. Point for Waupun.
4 hits. Yeah.
I kind of like that rotation, though. If you're not, you got the 2 setters for Waupun with Hayden Schultz and Alexis Babish, and when they're not setting, they're actually front row players and become right side hitters, and they both can block and put the ball away. It's a great rotation. The right athletes to do it too. Ryan Babish cross-court shot back on the Waupun side. Pushed back over by Alexis Babish, and a lift is going to be called on the Pumas. Point for Waupun, leading now 15-7.
There's that two-handed directional shot you've been asking for.
And we got a timeout by the Pumas. Back in 30 seconds with more Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus Sports.
Planning to build? You need Pinot. Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your vision to reality. You need Pinot. After all, they've been doing it almost 50 years. To start your next project, go to rapinot.com. Check out their virtual design tool and turn your idea into action. That's rapinot.com and learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot. Build better for future generations.
Okay, we are back. Steve Witterhack and Randy Armga. We got Cam, we got Kyle. We got you covered with some great coverage here tonight with a stream team here. And watching Waupun just dominate, winning the first set 25-14 and leading in the second set 15-7. Way too many weapons in the arsenal of the Waupun Lady Warriors. I even wanted to see volleyball so much I went and watched my Holly's little girl with Harlow was playing over at Central Wisconsin Christian on the 7th grade team over there. So watch a little bit of that at 4:30 today. And she's a nice little player. Learned a bit from her mom. Swing on the left side. That is put away by Babish. Finally, he's now 16-7.
You talk about all the weapons. I mean, number of girls for Waupun with kills in these set and a half we've gone through so far.
Oh. They got a celebration right now.
Congratulations to Ryan Babish, reaching a milestone of 500 career kills tonight.
Ryan Babish, and that's again was for 500 career kills. We'll definitely be talking to Ryan afterwards, and a few other girls on there, but Ryan Babish, nice accomplishment. Just early in the season. Might as well go for 600 now.
500 in her career, and she missed part of last season because of injury. So
yeah. And we'll definitely be talking to Ryan after this match. Back row attack from the senior. Rivette, Waupun controls tight to the net and pushed back over. Got a player in the net that was Babish that was in the net, but a good job closing things up over on that right side of the defense for the Poynette Pumas. Rivette back to serve now for Poynette. I was going to kind of go stay in the back on that shot by Neary, and then Borchard off the tape and off the arms of Kyla McCaffrey and out of bounds. Nasty little hit, and you put that little tape job on there, throws everything off, and Waupun gets the point now, leading 17-8.
It's one of those shots you think you have it all covered and lined up, and then it changes direction on you a bit. Wow, another serve.
Wow, nasty little serve, and that was popped right back over. Good job on that one just before it hit the ground on the hands of Addie Mackey, and just gets down low, pops it back over right to the middle of the court. Nobody home for Waupun. Point for the Pumas. Yeah, thanks for joining us tonight on Radio Plus Sports. Everybody wearing at least something of their new swag. We got they stepped in that time. Good job by Mackey to be ready for it. The tap shot is controlled. Schultz back sets on the right side over to Alexis Babish. Not an easy one, kind of tight to the net, close to the antenna, but she hammers it down cross court. Good connection there between the two setters and right side hitters. Yeah, Waupun playing at Lodi coming up on Thursday. We are not covering that match, but that's for their next match, and that is a conference match in the Capital North. Left side attack by Ryan Babish. That's controlled and tight to the net, and that's going to be a hit into the net on the attempt there by Kyla McCaffrey. I was looking for kill number 501 for Ryan Babish.
Lodi, what's their team mascot? What's their team name? Lodi.
Blue Devils or something? Or,
yeah, that's
something.
That sounds right, actually.
And so we've had trouble with reception over there, so that's why we had scheduled going to Lodi, and I decided, I don't know, the reception wasn't real good with the internet that they gave us there. Seemed like everybody and their brother could get on that internet, so that kind of clogged things up. Back row attack now by Sanders, trying to get her second kill of the match. You go set in the middle of Jalen Landell, and that is out of bounds. We're going to say a touch off the touch, and that'll be a point for Waupun.
Jalen Landell, she's been quiet tonight. We've seen her have some really good sets, well-played games, and
not going to the middles quite as much as they did in that.
Quiet she's quiet tonight, not getting opportunities.
And we've only mentioned the other Kalugi, the other middle hitter, a few times. Oh, a big-time swat from the right side off the swing of Hayden Schultz.
She likes that shot down the line.
Not sure if I ever interviewed her last year. I don't think I did. Definitely want to talk to her after the match today. They got a new setter out there using Alyssa Webster as their setter. Just tight to the net, and going on top of her teammate to get that one is Albrecht. Says, I think I'm going to take care of this one and just hit it off to the right, and she gets the kill. Back to serve now for the Pumas is number 4, Kyla McCaffrey. Backside right side of Ryan Babish just before she'll rotate to go to the back row. Pushed over the top of the block. Borchert, and we've got.
I say outside the antenna, I believe.
Okay. So Waupun's going to get a point on that, and they're looking just to close this one out in a convincing fashion, leading now 22-11 here in set number 2 after winning the first set 25-14. Ryan Babish with the serve. Left side attack down the line. Good job by Alexis Babish to keep it alive, and then putting it away is Schultz right down the line. She loves doing that. Very effective when you only have a split second to react to that. And it'll be a point for Waupun, 23-11 their lead.
Schultz, I have her for 3 kills in the first set and 3 kills so far in this set. Having a real nice night.
Kind of shoots off a little to the left. Pumas will just bump it over. Free ball here for Waupun. Sanders gets it. Alexis Babish back row set to her sister Orion. And that is controlled in the back row by McCaffrey. Somehow they angle that one back in. Good job by Nelson to get it back in. Middle attack now by Jalen. Putting it away is Jalen Landell. Just hit it hard off the block. Said, I'm not getting a lot of opportunities. I'm going to make the most of it. And she did. Gets the kill. Puts Waupun at set number 2 point.
2 in the last 5 volleys probably. So, yeah, she's coming on now.
Again, another angle shot because they're setting her way too far outside. Good job by Nelson to get it back in the court, but it just helps Waupun reload and take another swing. Well, tapped off to the side, diving save, and somehow Waupun's going to get it back over. Ball still alive. Sanders sets it left side, and that's a tape job. Crawls along the tape and goes in on the shot by Sydney Neary. And Waupun wins set number 2, 25-11. They won the first set 25-14. Waupun leading 2-0 in this match here at Waupun High School. We'll be back with set number 3 coming your way right after this on Radio Plus Sports.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
And we are back, a dominating performance, as maybe kind of expected with this match here tonight with a team that's only 3-12 on the season, and Poynette making their first trip into Waupun High School. And Waupun wins the first set 25-14. They dominate even more in the second set. Started out close. They were tied a few times, 2-2, 4-4, and then Waupun just went on a roll. And we're going to get some other players getting some playing out here for Waupun. We've got Sky Betro out there now for Waupun. Is it Betro or Betro? That one I did not check.
Not sure. I can't help you. Sorry.
This guy was tight to the net. That's going to land. But yeah, we're going to get some, probably a little fresh blood out there, and some other players getting some opportunities for Waupun. Even though a lot of the players are regular players, not really a deep bench that they have here to go to. Van de Zam with a little low driver on that one, controlled by the Pumas. Block is up, the ball still alive, and Waupun will get the point.
Neary had a nice set, the last set. Played extremely well. I had her for, unofficially, 4 kills for Sydney Neary.
I forget that you're keeping stats over
a little bit, yeah. Not very accurate, but.
Yeah, what do you have for some of the people there? I mean, somebody can just kind of eye it up.
Yeah, total right now, Hayden Schultz was 6 total. Ava Vandeson, she had 4 in the first set, none in the second set. Alexis Babish with 4 total, and I'd say it's Neary with 4, so those are kind of the leaders. Waupun has scored a lot of points off serve.
Yeah, Petro gets her ace. So nice coming out here on the court and making it happen. She's a junior. Kind of chunks that one to get here. It come off soft off her hands, and service error gives the ball back to the Pumas. Waupun with a lead, 3-2.
So nice to see Ava Vanazan back. in the athletic arena after that serious knee injury she had. Nice save.
Yeah, nice block there back on Waupun's side, but just going to roll it over, so a free ball for Waupun. Alexis Babish going over to Ava Van de Zandt. Pounds one across court. Those are the ones that you just tell before she even hit that. She just hanging in the air, just slams it cross court. You want to give that little extra on those perfect sets. Great connection there between setter and hitter on that one.
Ava wearing that heavy knee brace halfway up her thigh and all the way down to her shin and protecting that surgically repaired left knee. But, man, it's good to see her back. And
yeah, there was some question, I thought, at one time if she's going to be playing here in the volleyball season. I'm glad to see her out there, and she's so effective, and we need her all year long for softball, too. Just an unbelievable athlete. Kind of fading away and puts a little extra on that one. Bump back on the Waupun side, and let's say that was behind the antenna, and that'll be a point for the Pumas.
Yeah, I have no inside knowledge whatsoever with Ava, but I'm just watching her, it looks like she's maybe not even quite 100% yet. And once she gets more healthy, she's going to really be good. Hopefully she has an amazing senior year.
Audrey Sanders gets serve that they cannot handle on the Pumas side. Yeah.
Sometimes it's psychological, too. You're coming off that injury. You're not quite ready to emotionally and, even if you're physically close, it's always still in the back of your mind. But, yeah, she looks really, really good out here and just getting better every day.
To the back corner, nice serve there by the Pumas.
Nobody home.
Yeah, just wide open in the back right corner. Nice serve. That's Evelyn Albrecht. I wonder if she plays some club stuff. I know she looks pretty accomplished in some of the hits and the putaways in there, just seeing the court. Sanders from the back row. That is controlled by the Pumas. Going to go left side. That one just dumped over the top of the block on the shot by Tinsley Nelson. I'd like to come away with something positive out of this for the Pumas. So, and they're only down by one, so this match isn't over yet. Albrecht serve. That is controlled by Sanders. Taking over on the second hit. Great job. She's so good at that. Both setters so good at just dumping that over, disguising it last second. Take that left hand and just find the middle of the court just past the 10-foot line. Kill almost every time. That's kind of a chunk shot there, and Waupun will get the point.
Yeah. Alexis Babish again on serve. You just feel confident she might run off 4, 5, 6 points. Great server. Youch. There's another good one.
Set it over to Ava again, and just kind of pushes it back. Good controlled shot. Middle attack cross-court shot, and that is going to be out of bounds on the swing by Rivette.
I'm wondering about Evelyn Albrecht if she's a basketball player. I'm going to see the basketball team in that conference.
That's right.
Yeah, she could be a good one there. I don't know if she does or not, but.
Yeah, we know Lake Mills is just a great juggernaut of a basketball team, and so is Lakeside Lutheran. Good job at the net, but still alive over on the Puma side. Back row attack. The block is up of Jalen Landl and gets the point for Waupun. Nice job right on that. Overpass ball and putting it away is Landl. Good pass this time. Going to go right side over to Johnson. It's push up by Betro. Right side attack and hard off the block. Putting it away is Hayden Schultz.
Schultz has played well. I thought she played well on Thursday when I saw her play.
Oh, yeah. Every time I've seen her, I mean, I thought at Laconia she stood out, too, to me. She's a nice athlete. Set that over to the right side again to Schultz, and hits it just hard off the block. Said, you're going to put your hands up. I'm going to spank those, and it's going to shoot off to the left and get a point for my team. Nice job. Good heavy swing there by Schultz. 12-5 the lead now for the Warriors. One's overpassed, and sometimes those overpasses, you're not quite ready for him. Sanders comes flying up from the back row till about 5 feet away from the net. They still can't quite get to it. Nobody else stepping in. That is a point for the Pumas, 12-6.
Trying to get the game here on my phone and see if we have anybody on the chat line.
The middle attack hard off the block. Good swing there by the senior, Carly Rivette, for the Pumas. Get her team a point. Still have that whole list of upcomings on there?
Yeah, they do.
I kind of explained it, but they said it's not a problem, but it is a problem.
Yeah, if I don't, here it is.
Oh, that's a tape chop. Oh, a diving save attempt, and somehow Waupun gets it back over. Great job sticking with that one. Left side attack, they shoot it, and getting it up is Alexis Babish. Ava Van de Zan will just loop it back over the net. Middle attack again, and that's going to be off the block and out of bounds. Rivette gets herself another kill. She's starting to get involved here and gets her team back within 4. Waupun leading 12-8.
Nobody on the live chat yet, so if you want to give a shout out to one of your favorite players from either team, feel free to do so. Might mention your name.
It's high off the arms of Vitro, but controlled by Waupun. Diving save over the Puma side. Rivette gets it off the block, and seems like everything she's touching right now is turning into a point for the Pumas. They're on a bit of a run. They're back within 3, 12-9, the lead for Waupun. And that's going to be out of bounds. Good job by Vitro to get a nice close-up view of that ball, and it goes out of bounds deep. Ryan Babish getting ready to check back in the match. It's also Stella Stillwell getting ready to check in for Waupun, her first action of the night.
Ryan Babish, 500-plus kills in her career, accomplished tonight.
Well, like you said, she had that time where she was sitting out with that leg injury, so pretty big deal.
Yeah, I don't know when that happened exactly last season in volleyball, but she did miss a significant amount of time. She missed
multiple sports.
Yeah, she missed half of the basketball season as well, and then wasn't completely healthy.
That's out of bounds deep. Waupun leads now 14-10. Some real interesting prospects for this season for Waupun. I like a lot of things I've been seeing. I've watched a lot of volleyball over the last decades, and I see something special kind of developing here for Waupun. Overpass ball, and that one's going to end up a point for Waupun. Good job waiting for it, just directing it back over the net is Maggie Kluge.
Maggie just came into the game.
Nikki Borchard, who I have already checked, I'm going to be talking to her after the game. And another one of those bullet serves, just like a cannon. For some reason it sounds louder than even the ones you hear from Alexis or Sanders, your other great servers for Waupun.
A little more palm when she strikes it.
Takes a little speed off, a little change up on that one. Pop back over on the Waupun side. Good pass over to Alexis Babish. Middle attack and put down with authority on that shot by Maggie Kluge. She'll get the kill. Waupun now opening up a 7-point lead. And interviews after the game, stick around for that. People I want to talk to. We tried to rush through things, and we only had 2 interviews last time along with the coach because the Packers are playing. So I said,
that's right.
We'll talk to 2 people and just get out. Got to get back and watch the Packers
Everybody
win.
wants to go home and see the second half of that great Packer game.
Borcher with just a rocket of a serve. Wow. Off the arms of the Pumas. And I'm looking back at her coach, Addie Mackey. What am I supposed to do with that? Shoots off her arms, goes well deep.
And the way the ball's diving, I mean, it looks like it's going to maybe be long, but then it's not going to be long, and you're making a last-second decision. Do you play the ball or not?
And just floats one over, and the next one they take it over on the second hit. Waupun will get a free chance. Right side attack by Schultz is popped back over on the Waupun side. Borchard getting the ball to Babish. Right side attack again by Schultz. And Puma's not up to the task on keeping that ball alive. We've got a timeout on the court. Back in 30 seconds with more Warrior Volleyball on Radio Plus Sports.
Chronic pain sufferers, listen up. If you're suffering from pain due to injury or illness, and the options you've tried have failed to alleviate your pain, or surgery has been recommended, you may be wondering if you've run out of options. If so, regenerative medicine may be your answer. At New Medical Center, we use a variety of alternative treatments designed to harness your own body's ability to heal. Rather than covering up your pain, regenerative medicine goes right to the source to resolve and repair the injury. Instead of using harmful drugs to mask your pain or having risky surgery that can cause additional injury and increase your chance of arthritis, regenerative medicine helps your body repair the damage that causes pain. Don't let pain compromise your favorite hobbies and activities, leaving you crippled and desperate for help. Thousands of people have found relief with regenerative medicine, and you can too. Call the experts at New Medical Center to get an appointment today. New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. That's 920-324-9899. Or check us out on the web at www.newmedicalctr.com.
Okay, we are back just in time to see Mickey Borchert with another serve on a roll right now. Waupun opens up a 9-point lead, 19-10. Block is up over on the right side for Waupun. Another middle attack. That was a good job by Alexis Babish to step in and swat from the left side. A controlled Stillwell shot. Cross-court shot Borchert. This is going to be tight to the net. Tough good one. Shit. And Waupun, we got a player in the net for the Pumas. Yes. Yeah. So Waupun got kind of bailed out on that one. When they get close, and then you're kind of trying to go up and block it back over, and sometimes you catch the net, and that's what happened to the Pumas.
Alexis Babish, she covers so much ground. She really makes adjustments with the ball in the air and just flies across the court. Really quick feet. Great athlete.
I was looking for Logan Prawl, you don't see him in the crowd right now. Laconia Volleyball must be playing tonight, so if anything over in Laconia, you might be over in that area. Yeah, Logan's been having himself a great season.
That's an understatement.
That's just unbelievable. Graham Gopal, unbelievable. Almost 90 yards a game he's been rushing. Just crazy.
Yeah,
you got Owen, the big Owen Klustebor. Just a sophomore, a man amongst boys out there as a sophomore already. Another great serve for Waupun.
Owen's mother and grandfather in the crowd tonight watching volleyball. Good to see them here. Yeah, Owen, he's going to be a good one. If he's already a good one, he's going to be something special.
He's handling it way off the court, popping it back in, and Waupun's going to get a free chance again here. Going to go far left side and hammering it, but a good job popping it up, and Waupun up to the task of blocking. It's nice when your setter can go up and block like that too. With Alexis Babish up there. Of course, you got, like I said, with your coach Amanda Hopp, maybe one of the best blocking setters Waupun has had in their glorious history, but you got two girls that go up and are very effective blockers on your 6-2 offense. Middle attack again by Kluge, and that is out of bounds wide left. Waupun just 2 points away from sweeping the Pumas here 3 straight.
Waupun making quick work of this match, as they should. Want to continue to play well.
Getting a little far underneath that one. The shot by Stella Stillwell. A few giggles there from the girls. Just got under. When you get too far underneath it, your only trajectory can be kind of up in the air. Got the lefty, boy, a nasty little serve. A hit over on the first hit. The middle attack by Albrecht is dug out by Ryan Babish. Back on that left side again to Stillwell. Block is up back on the Waupun side. Ryan Babish with the attack from the back row. Controlled by the Pumas. Albrecht kind of mishits it, but gets it over. Gets another chance. And Albrecht, I should say, Borchert again up there. And then finally Stillwell gets another swing and hits it hard off the block. And Waupun gets the point. Sitting now at match point 24-13. One more point for Waupun, and we'll again, Randy will have some stats for you at the end of the match here. And that thing just come off.
Ava Vanazan along with Sky Betrol back into the game.
That would be on me. I just pulled the board off, soundboard off. Going to pop that one up to the front row over to, and putting it away, Ava Vanazan off a nice set by Alexis Babish, and Waupun wins 25-13 in the third set. They win the first set 25-14 and the second set 25-11. We're going to take a break right now, And we will come back and have some interviews. Randy's got some stats to give you, so stick around. More coming yet. Waupun sweeps the Pumas of Poynette. Back after this on Radio Plus.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders brake clods and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Best Craft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Okay, we are back here at Waupun Area Junior Senior High School. I'm Randy Armgast. Steve Winterek is on the court. He's getting ready for some on-court interviews with our players, and I have a few unofficial stats. I had Hayden Schultz tonight, our kill leader, with 9. Maggie Kluge with 5. Ava Vanazan with 7. Alexis Babish with 6. Ryan Babish with 2, which put her over the 500 in her career. Jalen Landl with 3. Borchardt had 2. Audrey Sanders had 1. And Sid Neary had 4, all in the second set. And also Stillwell with 2 kills in this match tonight. So the Capital North, Waupun moves forward, and I think we're about ready for on-court interviews.
Okay, we're back on the court. Waupun wins 25-14, 25-11, 25-13, and we're going to talk to a few of the Warriors right now. Mickey Borchardt, it sounds like a cannon whenever you serve out there, and I love watching your game out there. But, man, where did you can you hear that up there, Randy? Fine? Okay. Yeah. How do you practice for that, to hit it that hard and still get the ball in?
Honestly, I really don't know. We just do a lot of serving in practice, a lot of consistency, and building up that consistency allows me to just honestly let loose on the court and just, like, hammer it down.
Well, you'd like the perfect person to play libero, too. I love the way you get there, and sometimes you're called on to do some setting out there, too. So how do you like that, all the different responsibilities you have as libero for the team?
Oh, my God, I love it. It's so fun. Like, it allows me to focus on different things, and it allows me to not overthink on the court. So it's like as soon as I start overthinking, it, like, gets really hard. But, like, I'm able to move on to the next thing, like, right away because I have to watch the ball consistently.
Just talk about your team. You guys are playing some good volleyball right now. I think you got some big things in the future for this team?
Oh, yeah, for sure. we set a lot of goals yesterday. We sat down, set goals, and we're hoping to pursue those goals.
Well, Mickey, we enjoy watching you play. What is the celebration that you girls have? The one I don't know if I've seen that one before. That one, that one right there. Who came up with that one?
We just kind of started doing it at practice, and then one night me and my sister were watching Mizzou versus a team, the volleyball team, and we were like, and then at the tournament in Ripon, we were like, okay guys, we definitely have to do it now, because that was their ace cheer.
I like it. I think the crowd enjoyed it too. Everybody got a good chuckle.
It just brings fun to the team. Like, we get excited to do it.
Well, that's what it seems like it's about this year with you guys. Mickey, great job tonight, and thanks for joining us, and we'll be watching you the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Okay, Mickey Borcher joining us. Hayden Schultz, one of those multi-position players out there. How do you like your role of being not only a setter, which you're very good at, and those great dump shots you have out there, but also being the right side hitter, getting a chance to swing? That's kind of the best of both worlds, isn't it?
Yeah, I love doing both. It feels really nice to get a good swing, but it feels good to lift up my teammates when I can set them and then they get a good swing. So it feels like I help the team by setting and hitting.
Well, you and Alexis are kind of the same. You're both great hitters on the right side, and I love that little. How much you enjoy when you put that ball away on that second shot, just disguising and then dumping it in.
Yeah, it's nice. I love being sneaky sometimes, and even my teammates sometimes don't know I'm doing it, so it's funny to see their reactions.
And you don't overuse it either. You use it just enough so it's effective. You almost get a kill almost every time with it, so I think you use it about just the right amount of times out there, don't you think?
Yeah, I try.
Talk about your team, too. It looks like we talked about doing fun things out there, and it looks like I see a great chemistry on the bench. Everybody having a good time. Seems like a really great chemistry with this team.
Yeah, we love to cheer on our new members to varsity, especially there at the end. It just makes it light and fun for everybody.
Yeah, I saw that there was Stella Stillwell had a few chances and finally got that one to go, and everybody really celebrated for her. So it's great to pick the people up like that and make them feel involved.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Looks like a great season coming up, and we'll be there along the rest of the season for you. So congratulations. Looks like you're having fun, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to move on to Miss 500 on the season. That's a pretty big number. Ryan Babish getting your 500th kill here tonight, and pretty amazing. That's a big number. And you were injured for part of that, too, to still get there and still have a lot of the season left. Thoughts on what that means to you to hit 500 kills?
I mean, it's cool, but I don't know. I don't really like to look at my stats. I'm just try to.
Who looks that up? I'm pretty sure knowing you that you aren't looking that up to see when you're going to get that. And who's the big stat person that keeps an eye on that?
Our assistant coach, Brianna, but she told my sister, so I obviously knew it was coming up because we can't keep a secret from each other. But I'm whatever. It's so cool. I'm so proud of myself. It's a big accomplishment. Same with my 500 digs that I got my sophomore year. It feels good, but I don't know. I just like helping out my team more. So the individual compliments, it's hard to accept.
Yeah, but with you doing that means you're doing your part for the team, and there's other people putting some big numbers out there. It looks like you got a complete team. You've got it all. You've got the right side hitters, you got the great middle hitters, the left side. You always have three really good hitters in the front row. It's a pretty good setup, I think, that Amanda the Hop has for you.
Yeah. And then you were talking about having fun. That's been the seniors talked in the beginning of the year, and we just wanted it to be fun. It's been so hard to stay positive in past years. So with losing and all, it's hard to lose. No one likes losing, but that was our goal, is to just have fun. And I think we've done a really good job with it. We've done a lot of team bonding. We make sure everyone's involved, and it's helped. It's showed on the court.
Yeah, I can just feel it just by watching the huddles. It seems like you guys are in the right place. So it's going to be fun. I can't wait to see how far you guys can go. And congratulations on the 500. Tell your mom you got to watch it. We did focus in on her one time, talked about all the Waupun greats, volleyball players. So make sure she watches, okay? Ryan Babish, thanks for joining us. Great match.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can get Amanda Hop yet. We'll see if we get Amanda, and then we're going to wrap things up here. Will we be wrapping this up after this, Randy? Okay. Amanda, we're going to put you on yet, but I feel a good vibe with this team. I mentioned that last the match, but and it seems to echo with the girls when I talk to them too. But it seems like they're having a good time. They're great at cheering for each other, not worried about their own individual accomplishments. Like Ryan said, I didn't know I was going on 500, but one of the assistant coaches. But just talk about, how this team gets along, and it looks like they're having a lot of fun, but playing really good volleyball.
Yeah, they do a lot of team activities together. They have the pregame, and when we do practice and things, everything is as a team. It's not an individual thing. So we do work well as a team, and we are utility. Like, everybody can do everything. I can throw people into where we need them, into whatever rotation. Like the last one, we switched up our whole offense. So, yeah, they're really good at adapting to each other and feeling each other out and being able to play together.
Yeah, everybody can step in. I mean, how many times I see Mickey Borchard have to step in and do the setting, whether it's right side or left side, and she likes that role, she said, and I don't know where she gets that cannon serve of hers, but man, that's just, you can hear it sounds like a cannon out there, but a player like that can do a little bit of everything, that's got to be a nice convenience for you.
Yeah, yep, I love that about her. She's able to serve aggressively, and that was one of our goals for everybody, to serve aggressively today, and we worked on that yesterday. And yeah, she's our setter out when we run the 6-2, so she's that option to be that extra set of ball handling hands.
Well, Coach, again, another nice victory. You're 4-0 now in the conference. You play another conference game on Thursday. We won't be there, but you'll be over at Lodi coming up, so it'll be fun just seeing another venue that you'll be playing on a regular basis over at Lodi. And know anything about them?
I have not done my homework on them yet, so one game at a time.
Okay, Amanda, I like what I'm seeing from your team. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, Steve.
Okay, Amanda Hopp joining us, and Waupun again winning, staying perfect in conference play, winning 25-14, 25-11, 25-13. And we're going to end our broadcast tonight with a perfect Waupun team. Don't forget, Waupun football packed the house over at Veterans Memorial Field coming up on Friday. Everybody get out. You can watch the game later on Radio Plus. Let's pack the house over at Veterans Memorial Field. Randy and I will be there, and the stream team will be there on Friday night as Waupun takes on Nakusa in that ball game at 7 o'clock, pregame at 6:30. Hope you had a great night tonight and enjoyed Waupun's sweep of the Pumas from Poynette. Have yourself an excellent night. We'll talk to you again coming up tomorrow morning on my morning show. We'll have some parts of that interview, too, at 7:35 and 8:35 with the coach and the players. So join us for that tomorrow morning on the morning show on AM 1170, 93.7 FM, and 103.3 FM. Have a great night.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, and orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Hi, it's Dr. Randy with New Medical Center. Are you struggling with your weight? Tired of diets that just make you hungry? Maybe it's time to try something new. By now, most of you have heard about semaglutide and tirzepatide, the amazing new weight loss drugs that are sweeping across the country and helping thousands of people just like you successfully lose unwanted pounds. Well, wait no more. NewMed Integrated Healthcare has got you covered. Don't be fooled by expensive online plans with no direct medical supervision. New Medical Center's program is affordable and provides you with all the personalized support you need to succeed. Get started now and eliminate your cravings, decrease your appetite, and start losing those pounds. Take it from me, it's easier than you think. How do I know? Because I lost 50 pounds last year using this very program, and I've kept it off. Let the team at New Medical Center help you get the weight loss results you desire and deserve. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 to get started now, or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Thanks to our Radio Plus video sports sponsors.
Home and Auto Sales, Waupun Equipment Company, Ballweg Implement, New Medical Center, Ergo Bank, Torres Tree Service, All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, Bent's Automotive, American Family Insurance Agent Christine Fiel, C. Broxma Electric, Dentistry of Wisconsin, The Other Bar, Waupun's Pizza Ranch, Werner Harmsen Furniture, National Exchange Bank and Trust,